What's going on, guys? blinkFRO here, and today I'm finally bringing you my Dolphins franchise, my Dolphins connected career, whatever you want to call it. And yes, laugh at my community thing. This is just what me and my friends do. We always make a thing called Tom Hanks. But it is, Friday, 8:02 a.m. And I apologize if I sound a little tired, but it's probably because I got like 3 hours of sleep. And I was out last night, and I was going to go to sleep when I got back to my apartment, but I just didn't feel like it. And then the roster came out, so I'm pretty excited about that. So we are starting this back up. And yes, I would like to use my connected careers update, and I'm a little bummed about one thing. Is Joe Martinick, the running back from Rutgers, is not in this anymore. I think they removed him from the game. And I'm just going to use the active coach for the Dolphins. I think it's Joe Philbin. Yes, Joe Philbin there. I was considering using my face, but I decided against it. And we don't need instant starter on since it's just me and I'm a coach. Salary cap on, skill level all Madden, quarter length 10 minutes, accelerated clock on, 20 seconds. This is to change. This is going to change because I need to get a good slider set, but I'm thinking it's going to be around 10 minutes because 10 minutes is usually good for me. That's what I did in Madden 12. Game speed is usually at slow, but once again, this will probably be either slow or very slow, probably slow. And I do like the every 4 weeks for player progression. I really considered weekly, but I decided to go with every 4 weeks. Just makes more sense to me. Coach firing on, gameplay tuning on, injury on, pre-existing injury off. Actually, I'm going to turn injury off for now, and then once I sim through the preseason, I'll turn it back on. I just hate when players get season-ending injuries in the preseason. I don't. It's probably not realistic that I do this, but I can't stand it. Trade deadline on. Trade type all because it's just me. Yeah, these are gonna be on. Auto strafe and auto sprint are off. Pre-snap menu off. Coach to blah blah blah. This stuff doesn't really matter, but I have to do it anyways before I forget. Player names. Yeah. Fill roster. No. I can do that, and I can do the rest. Alright, so we're ready to get this thing started. You might see another video later today or on Saturday. This is just kind of the reintroduction. Joe Philbin feels he's in place where he can create a winning formula, which is pretty nice. Eli Manning, yeah, Drew Brees, stuff like that. Jeff Fisher's back. It seems like our goal is 8 season wins with the Dolphins. You know, as long as the sliders are good and difficult, I don't think I'm going to reach 8 wins, especially with the Patriots, the Jets, and the Bills in the same division. And it doesn't look like we have any goals. Maybe if I actually start the league, that'll change. So we'll take a quick look at the roster because there were quite a few changes made. And Marcus Trufant is on the trade block for the Seattle Seahawks. And I'll probably do my first round of cuts here. Actually, oh, you can't. You have to wait until the week 2. That's good. I remember in Madden 12 you could do it the first week. So taking a quick look at our roster once again. We got our quarterbacks here. And I'm going to go ahead and start Ryan Tannehill because he's starting in real life, even though he threw 3 interceptions, and I don't think he had a touchdown, which is a little pathetic. I will be cutting Pat Devlin. I have a different quarterback I want to sign. You guys will probably like it, even though he's worse overall. Steve Slayton is no longer on the team, which is good. I was thinking about cutting Steve Slayton, but then I was like, hey, you know what? I will increase his carrying, but they cut him in real life, and I'm too lazy to resign him. I don't think I'm going to keep Marcus Thigpen. Probably wind up cutting him and try to figure out who's better, Daniel Thomas or Lamar Miller, for the backup to Reggie Bush. Since Reggie Bush does get injured quite a bit, we'll see what his injury is. 73. It's not horrible, and I'll probably try to increase that too. Then we got Javorsky Lane at fullback. I wanted to sign Joe Martinick, but I think he got cut or I think he's out of the entire game. And then just some of our wide receivers. Not really the best core here, but we did sign, or actually the Dolphins did sign Anthony Armstrong in real life. So that is good to see. Another good wide receiver. I will be signing Kellen Winslow. I think he's like an 88 overall for the Dolphins when you sign him. So you'll be seeing that in a second. Jake Long is definitely staying on the team. Mike Pouncey staying on the team. I think I need a new right guard, even though John Jerry is like 2 points behind. And we don't have a good right tackle. Our offensive line is actually pretty bad. Jared Odrick, Cameron Wake, a lot of our good stars, a lot of good players on our team are kind of old, so we need to rebuild around that. Carlos Dansby, definitely need a new linebacker. Kevin Burnett, definitely need another linebacker there, even though we have 2 right after him. But they don't have pictures, and that bothers me. So we might want to find a different guy. And we went ahead and, well, we didn't. The Dolphins traded their best cornerback to the Colts, which sucks quite a bit. There he is, Vontae Davis. He used to be on the Dolphins, and they're just like, hey, we're just going to suck this season, so bye. And that's how it went. So we need to make some improvements here. I'm just going to go ahead and hopefully, if I can, hopefully if the game will let me, I think I might have to release some guys. We're not going to sign James Farrier. Wow, it doesn't make sense. He's 37 years old. But we will go ahead and sign this quarterback here, Ja'Cory Harris, the rookie from Miami. Bring him to Miami, so that would be pretty cool. We're going to try to develop him a little bit. Yes, we're going to sign this player to a 1-year contract. He gets $700K, or like, you know, somewhere around there. I was considering signing Troy Smith, but he's a bit older, and I do like the quarterback from Miami, Ja'Cory Harris. And I was thinking about signing Ryan Grant, but then when I looked, he's like a 68.9 overall on the Dolphins, so I was like, nope, screw that. And yeah, as you guys can see, Joe Martinick is not here, so we're going to stick with Javorsky Lane. And I was like, maybe I should re-sign Chad Johnson back to the team, but I'm not going to do that. You're going to see this is going to come to a bit of a surprise. I didn't even know about this guy until now. I Googled him, and I thought it was pretty insane. I was like, alright, first, here's the story. I was looking for wide receivers. I was like, oh, Linus Swede, wherever he is, he's probably lower down on the list. Linus Swede was like 6'4", Plaxico Burress is 6'5", and Mike Williams is 6'5". I was like, I'm thinking about signing one of these guys, and there was another 6'4" guy that I was considering signing. I was like, I want a tall receiver. This is going to be a lot of fun. Where's the other guy? Where's the guy that was 6'4"? I don't know. Yeah, Roberto Wallace. And then I scrolled all the way to the bottom of the list, and I found Wes Lyons. I believe he played tight end, according to Google, for the Steelers last year, and for some reason he's wide receiver in this game. And they have him listed at 6'8", when I was looking on Google on like different websites, but he's 6'9" in this game. 6'9". That to me is insane. I know he's just a 54 overall, but we're going to try to develop him. Yes, as you can see, he is a red zone threat. Hopefully his catching is not horrible. 63 is pretty bad, but we can increase that. But at 6'9", all you got to do is chuck it up to him, and he'll probably catch anything. So we're going to go ahead and sign him, see if he pans out for us. And then I think last but not least, Kellen Winslow. We got to sign him to the team. I was considering signing Jeremy Shockey, but I do like Kellen Winslow a lot better. So we got Kellen Winslow on the team now. And I'll probably go ahead and sign a couple of these offensive linemen. I'm not going to do that right now because this video is probably already longer than I wanted it to be. But the video you'll be seeing later today or tomorrow will just be, I think, all the preseason games just meshed into one video. I'll probably just cut out some of the highlights and talk a little bit about who is performing and who's not. Ooh, we also need to sign Sean Merriman. I'm going to do that now before I forget. I don't even know if he's going to fit in our team, but I'm signing him now. We can cut him later. I do like Sean Merriman, and I always thought he was a linebacker, which is why I was getting upset in my other video. And I think that is it, right? Is there anyone else? Gary Brackett would be nice from Rutgers. I'm surprised not on the Colts anymore. I'm a little behind on these things. Lofa Tatupo would be nice, but he's a little bit old. Wouldn't make sense to sign him either. And there's no other good linebackers or ones that I like at the very least. Maybe I should sign a guy that's really fast, such as Philip Buchanan or DeMarcus Van Dyke. I was meaning to do this. DeMarcus Van Dyke is a beast in this game. You're going to see his speed is I want to say it's like a 97. It was like that in my Madden 12. Let's see, what is it in this game? Where is your speed? How come I can't find it? A 98. So yeah, DeMarcus Van Dyke, a little bit of a diamond in the rough there for us. We can try to develop him into a better cornerback. I was surprised the Raiders cut him in real life. I guess they didn't play Madden and see his speed rating. No, that's just a joke. Will Blackman's a free agent too, former Green Bay Packer, former New York Giant, good punt kick returner, but I am not going to sign him since we do have Van Dyke there on our team. Considering signing Nick Collins, but I'm just going to let the Browns sign him. Usually the Browns sign him. I don't know why. If they do sign him, I'm actually going to find that pretty funny because it kind of seems like this mode is scripted. You know, like Terrell Owens always gets cut, and Donovan McNabb always goes to the Browns. I'm considering signing Bob Sanders. I don't know if he'll fit into our team either, and he does get injured a lot. But that should wrap up this video unless there's a good kicker with a high kick power. I know Brandon Kutu, I think that's how you say his name, has a high kick power, or I thought he did. This guy has a high kick power. Maybe I'll sign him. Or David Bueller, or Josh Brown. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. But that's going to wrap up this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And there will be a ton of Dolphins videos coming soon. I know I haven't been posting much, but they're coming. I've been waiting for this. They're coming. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And as always, thanks for watching.